Hey guys, we're doing well. This side Tapan ki acha. Welcome to our hacker blog. Today in this video, we will talk about like there are two different software that we generally use in a bug hunting. One is a Zap proxy, another one is a burp suit. So basically, in this video, we are going to compare all these two tools and identify like which one is better tool like while during a bug hunting, and in which situation you can utilize this tool. And this particular video will help you to understand about the various type of tools that we generally use in a bug hunting. And like before starting this video, I request all of you to please subscribe our channel so that you will get the regular videos on industry based content, because we generally work in the industry as a pension tester. So we generally wanted to bring our experience into this video so that you will gain more information. So without wasting time, let's get started. And like first of all, I will just tell you the installation part of the software, from where you need to download these software. So both the softwares are really very much important. So first of all, just go on a Google and just type download burp suit. So the burp suit comes in a two different edition. One is a community edition, and another one is a premium edition, like a professional edition. For that you need to pay for it, pay to get some more features. But if you are coming into the bug hunting and if you do not want to pay for it, then also you with the free edition, with the community edition, you can do many more things into it. Okay, so if you want to download this community edition directly, here you can see when you land on this particular website. So here you can see burp suit community edition. So it's totally free of cost. You can enter your email ID and then you can download it. Or if you do not want to enter your email ID, because after giving the email ID you will get a lot of emails, so just click here, go straight direct to download. When you click here, so automatically it will start downloading, like it will reach on that particular page. And here you can see, based on your system architecture, like it comes on different platforms. Like it supports Linux also, it supports Mac operating system also, and support Windows also. So on Windows, I'm using a 64-bit. So just click here, click on a download button. So right now I'm just downloading a community edition, and the professional editions, in that we have few more features are there. I will just let you know when I will take the walkthrough of this software. But at present, at this time, you just need to select a community edition, because in this also you can do a manual testing, and that really help us a lot. And for doing a automation testing like vulnerability assessment, we can use a Zap proxy if you do not have a budget for it. Now click on a download button. So when you click on download button, it automatically asks you where to download. So like here we just select by default option. Okay, after downloading this particular software, now we need to open it, and we just need to try to install it. The installation is really very much simple. Just click on next, nothing more than that. Okay, so like after installation, when you try to search this software within your laptop, just type burp, and automatically you will see this software in your system. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look on a burp suit community edition, and then after completing this, we will go towards the Zap proxy. And if you want to get more detailed video on each and every each of these tools, do let me know in the comment section. Like Tapan, please provide some more videos on these tools, because these are the professional tools that we generally use in the industry. So like learning these tools is really very much important if you wanted to become a bug hunter in your career. Okay, so let me open this tool first, and after this we will cover the Zap proxy. Zap proxy is totally free of cost. Okay, you do not need to pay any. No paid version is available in a Zap proxy, and it's really very much easier to find out a bug by using a Zap proxy. But it is utilized, like you can use that particular tool during the vulnerability assessment. But when you are performing a penetration testing, I think the burp suit plays a very important role, because it's clean and easy to use. So like while performing a penetration testing, and a big website will be there, so you need a clean interface. You need a proper software which can handle a traffic, because for a big website, the scanning goes around for 10 to 15 days also. So you have the software have that capacity to store the data, and continuously record that information as well. Okay, so right now it's updating the software, and it's extracting the files. Okay, now it's completed. So here you can see, right now we have downloaded a burp suit community edition, and I will in the upcoming videos, I will also take you to the burp suit professional, so that you understand the difference between both the softwares. So here you can see in community edition we only have a temporary project, we do not have a new project option, and open existing projects. Okay, so we do not have these option. It is present in the professional edition, so it means you can save the scan also. Like if I'm running some I'm doing some audit, so during the audit we need to save the file so that later on we can review that file, or after for doing our retesting we can check what all vulnerabilities were there, and what all requests that we have marked for the in the repeater we have sent in the repeater, we have sent for the intruders. So all those things you can do it if your project is saved, but on a community edition we do not have anything to save. It's just a temporary project. Just click on a next button. When you click on a next button, here you can see use default burp default. So right now we are using a burp default. We do not load any configuration file right now because it's the very first time while using this burp suite. Now click on the start button, and here you can see this is the basic interface of this software. Taking some time, wait a second. And this particular software is also called as a proxy software, where you integrate this software with a browser, and after that whatever request that is that you are generating towards the website, it comes here in the burp suite, and there you can just intercept the request. You can modify the request if you want, and you can also check what is going on between the browser and the web server. So that's really important. If you wanted to maximum bugs, you can easily find out here in the mid of the communication between the browser and the server, because client-side validation will be bypassed when you directly come out from the browser. Okay, so without wasting time, let's take the walkthrough of this software. So here you can see right now the first one is a dashboard. So dashboard in a community edition we only can see this live passive crawling, because this particular issue related portal is not available for the community edition. You need to purchase it, so that it automatically find out the header related vulnerability, the vulnerability which is present inside the application. This software will automatically find out when you do the passive scan. Passive scan means like when you are passing a request through the software, so software automatically based on the response it is getting directly from a server, or the request that you are generating by using the browser, it captures that request and it sees like what kind of vulnerabilities are present. It can be the security header absent, it can be the CSRF token is not present, it might be possible your data is reflecting, like input is reflecting. So all those things can be captured here, and if you are using a professional edition, so you are able to see the bugs over here. But no worries, at this moment we are just trying to explore the website, trying to understand about the manual testing. That is really important in the cybersecurity industry. Okay, so first of all, directly go on a proxy tab so that we can configure this software to make it ready for intercepting the request. Then after that we can have a walkthrough of all these options which is present on the top of the tab. Okay, so when you click on the proxy, here you can see proxy settings are there. Settings button is there. When you click on it, it automatically opens a new window. Here you can see a proxy is 127.0.0.1 and colon 8080. So it means it is right now it is running on a 127.0.0.1 colon 8080. So what you need to do, you need to configure this same proxy in your browser. Okay, so open a Firefox. I recommend you to use a Firefox browser because it's really important. It's really like when you set your proxy in a browser, it only set the proxy in the browser, but when you go on a Google Chrome, when you set any proxy in a Chrome, it sets the proxy for the entire machine. So that's why I recommend you to use the Firefox. It's a first choice for any pen tester. Okay, so here I'm using a proxy. The proxy is also an add-on that you can add it, and later on you can switch to multiple software, but right now I'm not taking it more deeply, so that you will get more confused if you are coming directly for the very first website. So just click for the very first video, sorry, then click here on the triple lines. Okay, then click on the settings. Now just search proxy. When you search for a proxy, it gives you one option, settings option. Click on it. Right now here you can see no proxy is there. So what you can do, you can just select manual proxy. In manual proxy 127.0.0.1 and port number 8080. Tick mark this also so that you can also capture the request for those who are going for a HTTPS. Okay, tick mark this option also. Click on a OK. Now just try to open any website and your proxy is ready to your software is ready to capture the request. So just make sure the intercept should be off for the very first time, so that you will not face any challenges while running the tool. After that, when you tries to intercept any request, you can turn it on. Okay, now here you can see when I just type demo.testfor.net and press enter. Okay, so here you can see this is a dummy website that we generally uses during the penetration testing and performing the bugs, demonstrating the bugs on this particular website. It's secure, it's a testing website. If you are directly going on a live website, it might be risky and might be possible you will not find anything. So the concept you won't be able to build, because when you are sending some request, getting the response of any bug, then you compare it with the database that is present within your mind. So like finding a bugs, it's not an easy task. Many people start cyber security or bug hunter as a career, but after some time they give up because they are not able to find out a bug. So the main important thing why they are not able to find out a bug, because in the starting phase the basics are not clear, the logics are not built. So by this channel we will build your basics, we will build your logics, and we will make sure that within by seeing our videos you are able to find out the bugs in any website. It can be live or it can be a demo. Okay, so here you can see now we are having multiple options. So this website is developed by the IBM. Here you can see in the below you can see in the footer, IBM Corporation have developed this website as a dummy website. Also you can take 4 to 5 other website. Aconotix, one website. So basically here you can see Aconotix also provide a few dummy website on which you can do some security testing. Aconotix is also a big company providing a vulnerability assessment software. Okay, so here you can see 1 2 3 4 5, so total 6 website. You can use it for performing a penetration testing or for doing a bug hunting in the initial phase for your testing part. Okay, once you get ready for the live website, then you can directly take any website from HackerOne or Bugcrowd. Okay, I will also let you know about that websites, how you can identify the bugs and what all logics that you need to build before starting on a live website. Getting a point? Okay, so here you can see we have few more websites. So now in the below, when you click here, now we have an HTTP history option. Are you able to see this? Here you can see multiple websites are there, but remember one thing, when you initiate any one request, so one request doesn't come with one website, it contains a multiple website because it is linked with many other domains also. So in the proxy you will be capturing each and every domain which is generating request by using a browser. Getting a point? Okay, so here you can see, but your next question, Tapan, it will become a problematic for us, because getting a lot of domains into one request, and if you are testing one domain, then we won't be able to identify which one is ours and which one is for other. Might be possible other domains have a lot of traffic, and our target domain contains a few traffic. Then in that condition, it's not easier to perform a penetration testing, and it's not easier for us to identify our request. So the very first thing that you need to do is click here on the target tab. For the dashboard is only for you to have this area, that is a live passive scan. So the task will be for yours only, because like whatever task that you are going to run, it will be coming here. Thank you, Milan. Now we are coming with the English channel also. Okay, so here you can see this task is a live passive crawl from proxy. Now we are coming on a target tab. When you coming on a target tab, so you will find 3 options. One is a sitemap, issue definition, and another one is a scope setting. So before starting any penetration testing task, if you first of all make your browser ready, so that it directly communicate with your software, that is your burp suite. And the second task is, first of all, set your scope, so that when you run any software, it will not divert the request, or it will only perform a penetration testing on that specific domain. For this, what we need to do, here you can see right now our target is a demo.testfor.net. okay, just right click here and click add to scope. When you click on add to scope, automatically it will add this into the scope. So the software will understand my person who is going to use the software will only use this demo.testfor.net as a target. So when you run a scanner, when you do anything, it will be inside this scope only. If you wanted to see where is my scope, so you can just check in the scope settings. Here you can see. Okay, so after this, here you can see now all the domains are listed over here. So on the top of it, you will find a filter option. Click here, show only in scope item. click on apply. So when you click on apply, automatically it will filter your domain, and it will remove all the other domains. So that's really important, and that's a very useful feature for this particular software. When you click on this domain, after that here you will find all the requests that is generated by using this domain. Like let's suppose on demo.testfire.net you have requested for only 2 pages, so only 2 pages will be present over here. Here you can see some are in the dark and some are in the light. So the light those links which are coming in the light version, so it means you have not requested for that particular page, and for the page which is coming in a dark option, it means you have requested for this particular page. So right now we have only visited to the home page, that's why here you can see the first one is dark, another one is a lighter one. Now when we click on a contact us, then we can see the changes. When we click on a contact us button, here you can see index.jsp content, then after that here you can see the contact.html. so it comes into the dark just because we have clicked on it and we have visited on this particular link. After this, here you can see this box contains a very useful information. First one is a domain, like host. You will get the host related information over here, as well as with the method also you can get it. Like get method is basically used to fetch the information directly from the URL. If you want to supply any input directly from the URL, you can use a get request. Okay, when you submit any forms or when you submit any login pages, login details, so then we use a post method. So in this way multiple other methods are also there, but these two are the very popular method that we generally use in the application in communication with the server. Okay, so here you can see the get request in after the domain you will see the URL that you have just requested. Okay, so this is the host and this is the URL. After that, here you can see one more interesting column is there, that is a param is basically this particular column helps you to identify that which links contains a parameter means some kind of a information where you need to insert. When you are doing a bug hunting, where you are doing a penetration testing, so in that condition, especially for the web application, so your first target, you need to identify let's suppose your website contains 1000 pages, and you need to identify where I need to perform my attack. So basically you will identify those pages where you can insert some input, because if you are able to insert some input, the probability of getting a bugs will be higher on those pages where the parameters are present. That is from my experience. Okay, so it will automatically identify and will let you know that on which pages parameters are present. After that, here you can see a status code basically helps you to identify, like if it will be a 200. Okay, it means you got the content, it's a success message. For this status code you can just Google it and you will find different other status code, like 404 is there, some other codes are also there. Then here you can see the response length as well as MIME is a HTML and the title. Okay, so this is the important one. Then after that, whenever you click on any of the request, you will be able to see the request and the response in the below tab. Here you can see, so the request is index.jsp question mark then content equals to then insight underscore contact.htm. Okay, so this is the request that you are generating with this. Here you can see the cookies is a JSession ID, and after that some alphanumeric value. Okay, then after that in the below you will see nothing. So right now you are going to request for this particular page. When you click on a response, so here you can see the page content is delivered here. Are you able to see this? If you are present, do write down in the chat box so that I will be able to see how many students are present. I know it's a long time, like I haven't taken any session on this particular channel, but now not frequently, but yeah, once or twice in a week we will definitely upload some live stream here. Okay, so here you can see in the response you are able to see all the content for the contact.htm. Okay, getting a point. So request and response you will be able to see. In the response, here you can see you are able to see the server technology, that is Apache Coyote 1.1. so this is very much useful. So manually you need to identify all kind of a box. Even in the inspector portal, here you can see if you are selecting anything, so automatically you are able to like this request will be decoded if it is possible. Here you can see selected text, selected attributes, HTTP 1 or 2. After that, below you can see request parameter. If you have requested for parameter, yes, this request parameter is inside underscore contact.htm. Here you can see on the top of it, when I go on a request, so this is the parameter that we have requested. So here this is the main insertion point where we insert some kind of a payload, and it can be a script, it can be a command, it can be a query, it can be anything. This your payload can be inserted over here. Okay, so this comes under request query parameter. In the below you can see the requested cookies which is present in our request. Then here you can see requested header which is present in our request. Then after that, in the below you will see the response header. So both things will be present over here. So the response header coming from the server and request header from our browser to the server. Getting a point? Okay, so after this, so this is the target, and after that, issue definition. So it means this, all these vulnerability, your software will be able to identify all these vulnerability which is present, the signature which is present into the into this burp suite software. So that's why with the definition you are able to identify like how many types of bugs your software will be able to identify. Okay, then in the scope settings, here you can see in the scope settings will be there. Might be possible you are working on some live website, or maybe like as we work on a live website with the companies, so sometimes some of the part is is still under development, so company do not want you to test that particular pages. So in that condition, how you can add those pages? So what you can do, just directly go on the website. Let's suppose my login page is still under the development, so I will just copy the link, and I will just go here, and I will just tick mark this option. I will just press this button, paste URL. Automatically here you can see login.jsp is already is now added in the exclude scope. It means when you run any scanner, when you do any scanning sort of thing, or when you try to generate any lot of traffic on the website by conducting a vulnerability assessment, then in that condition this URL will be excluded automatically. Okay, so this is the best part of a scope that you can do it. Okay, then after this I will just close this one, sorry. Then after this we have a proxy option. So in proxy we have few other options. One is the intercept. Here you can see in intercept, basically it allows you like the option is proxy. Okay, so in the proxy option, it means it is coming in, it is sitting between a browser and the server. So like in the intercept, here you can see intercept is off, so when you request for any page, it will not stop it. Let's suppose if I'm going to enter any name, my name is Tapan and my password is password. Okay, let's suppose if I want to capture this request, so what you can do, you just directly go on a burp suite, click on a intercept is off, then after that come in the browser, click on a login button. So when you click on it, automatically you can see the request is diverted here into the burp suite. Now I'm able to see my username, I'm able to see my password. So it's not bug, I'm just telling you how you are capturing the request. So let's suppose if I'm capturing the request, or I'm modifying some request, I'm modifying some parameter. Let's suppose if I will change my name to Milan, who is our subscriber just now watching our videos. Okay, and click on a forward button, and intercept is off now. So here you can see the username is not matched. So like Milan username is sent on the server. So if I will click on if I will go on a history, let me filter my request, because I've already added my scope. So 91 is the last request. So here you can see this is my original request where my name is there in the UID, and the modified edited request is where my subscriber name is there, Milan. Getting a point? So in this way, basically you can intercept the request, you can change them, you can modify the request, although you can also intercept the response which is directly coming from the server. So this is the best part of this proxy. Even in the proxy history, you are able to get all the responses request which is directly coming from your browser reaching to the server, server to browser. So everything will be captured here in the HTTP history, and for each and every request you can see the request and the response. So that's the best part of this particular tool. Then after that the proxy settings are there. So proxy setting is a very wide option because it contains a many huge options. Okay, so I will just take you one or two that is a really very much important. Okay, so if you want to intercept the response also, so here you can see right now the request interception rule. So request interception, getting a point. So it means the request that you are generating by using a browser to the server, so it's captured that request only. But in the below you will see response interception rule. When you tick mark this option, now your burp suite is ready to capture the request which is coming from the server to your browser. Let me show you so that you can understand the understand how this option is behaving. Let's suppose I'm just typing admin and wait a second. Yes, Milan asked some questions also. Bro, history automatically runs in the background, right? Yes, it's automatically run if you do not intercept. Let's suppose if you turn off your intercept, then also it captures each and every request. It will not, it will capture each and every request. And if you want to intercept any request, just click on intercept on. Okay, so now here you can see, let me turn on this request. Okay, great. Now I'm entering the username and password. So here you can see the request is captured. Even in the top of it, you can see below, just nearby the pencil button, request is there. Request to demo.testfor.net. When you click on a forward button, now here you can see request to the another request. Now here in the top of it you can see response from. So it means it is also now capturing the response which is coming directly from the server. So in this way basically it works, request and response it captures. Getting a point? Now forward, intercept is off. Okay, so in this way you can do the interception part, like sending the request, getting the response, and capturing both the options. Now after this, intruder is an important part. Like before getting into the intruder, I will just take the look of a repeater, because for this particular session I will have a 2 or 3 session based on your recommendation. Okay, if you like the session, do comment down, like after completing this video, just put your comment like we need a second part of this video. If we get a good comments, then definitely we will create another video for this. Now we have a repeater option, so let me repeat the request. So repeater option is a very fantastic option that is given by the burp suite. The main reason of this particular tab is to repeat any request. For that you do not need to visit again on a browser, fill the data and send the request. You do not need to do anything with that. Just capture the request in your burp suite. Let's suppose I'm just capturing this request, my login request. I will just send this into the intruder. Just right click on the request and send this wherever you want in the software. So send to repeater. So when I click here, so here you can see repeater is here. Now there's a post request. In the below you can find out the username and a password. So let's suppose if I'm trying to guess the username and a password, so what you will do, I'm just trying random username and password, click on a send button. So here you can see it's found, but do not generate any cookies, so it means it's not a right username or a password. Okay, so you reaches on a login.jsp. so try to change the username and password to guess, let's suppose username. So right now I'm not going on on the login page again and again to just click on the username and a password, entering the username and a password and again sending request to the server. So here you can see it's also not correct correct username. So let me guess with the admin and password, click on send. Here you can see again reaches on a login.jsp. it is also not a correct username and password. Then let's suppose, let me try it with by changing the password, admin. Now click on a send button. So here you can see, okay, here we see we are able to get the cookie. So it means it's a correct username and password. So in this way, basically we can use we can make use of this repeater tab, so that you can just generate the request wherever you want. You do not need to go back in your browser, fill the information, then click on submit button. It reaches on your server. So you do not need to do that. Only by using a repeater tab you can repeat a request. So when we do some SQL injection techniques, when we enter some payload related to the query, there we just need to add the comma, you need to add some more information. Sometimes you need to remove the information. So instead of going back on a browser, use this repeater tab to repeat the request as much as you can. Okay, now after this we have a sequencer, decoder and other options are also there. So like for this session, like this is my first live session on this particular channel, and if you like the video, please comment down your reviews, like you need more videos on this particular topic, because few more things are, like many more things are left in this video. Okay, so we will make a series of this video so that we can compare both the software, and you will be able to learn this burp suite in a most prominent way. and you can utilize this particular skills in your live bug hunting, because we prepare you for live bug hunting, we prepare you for the ethical hacking. As a security analyst, you can work with us with any company by utilizing our skills. I hope you like the video. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the hi Vosagar brother, how are you? So if you like the video, don't forget to comment down in the chat box, or maybe after the video you can just comment your reviews, as well as please don't forget to like the button, hit the like button, so that we get more confidence, we create more content based on this. So I think that's all for today. I hope you like the video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.